year, we live in an era where our transactions are constantly watched, money is digitized, identities are digitized, and we live most of our lives online. There is one tracking device on each of you, and it's called your cell phone.
Oh.
Yeah, it's called your cell phone.
Okay.
For one reason or another, you've been drawn to the Cult of Privacy headquarters, where the High Priestess stands before you, and you three initiates kneel before her. She looks at all three of you. Give me your phones. Give them. Give me your phones.
I'm a yes and. That phone went to
I forgot my character.
Yeah.
I couldn't reach. I'm too far away.
Yeah, throw it.
You're just so I don't.
I am not throwing anything near someone else's laptop. It's never going to happen.
The phones enter a dark box, and you can hear a crunching, a cracking, and a smashing as all of them are destroyed. Your phones are gone now. They're mine.
Okay.
Emerging
Free.
from an entirely new box are three different phones of various complexity.
Oh, give me Josh's phone. Which one's Josh's? I want. Here, you get mine. I'm texting your mom.
I got my phone.
Perfect.
There you go. You got Josh's. I got your phone. Give me your password.
Initiates, before you embark on this journey for privacy, I need you to pick another name. Because you're not going to be going into this as you anymore. No. In order to go into the digital identity system, we have to change not only your face, but your name to match someone else. Do you have a different name you want to use? Number one? You're my favorite right now.
Well, now I'm Riker. That's all I could think when you said number one.
All right. Riker, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what you're doing in this world? Give us an idea of the skill sets you're playing with.
It's a good question that you have asked me.
I'm
right
going to go
now.
down the line then. We'll come back to you.
Okay, good.
Number two, what is your new name?
My name is Babita Cabbage Patch, but people just call me Bobby.
Babita Cabbage Patch?
Babita Cabbage Patch.
Oh my goodness.
But my friends call me Cabbage Patch, if you know what I'm saying.
I actually don't know what you're saying.
It's my last name.
All right. We're going to go with Riker and Babita. This is not going to fit in here. Cabbage Patch.
It's spelled with a SCH.
Where?
Austrian.
That's it. That's all you get. You're my least favorite cultist now. And number three, what was your name? What is your name?
Well, yeah, my name was Josh, but now, in the new age.
Josh
oh God,
2.0.
I had something and then it just like vanished from my mind, like so much
Feel it.
ethereal smoke.
Bracket,
Let's-
backspace.
You can call me Sneakers. Because I like to keep things on the down low.
Okay, excellent. Because I want to veer away from the traditional skill sets that we normally see in TTRPG games, I want you each to tell me something you're very, very good at and something you're very, very bad at. This is going to inform our skill tree for this game, and only the skills that you list are going to be the ones that the other members of the party can also take ranks in.
I can spit a sunflower seed a country mile.
All right, Cabbage Patch coming in hot with spitting. Okay, what is something that Cabbage Patch is bad at?
Taxes.
I was gonna be serious now. I don't know.
Never liked them.
Cabbage Patch,
Never have done them.
you took a glance at your character sheet before we started this this game. What did you remember from it?
Oh, dear God. This is a real question. I hate technology.
Uh-huh.
I don't like people. I really enjoy living with. In my humble abode, I have 7 forbidden cats and 3 real cats.
And why are you seeking privacy today?
Oh, I have a vague dream of destroying all technology from the inside. And was thinking maybe I should lie about it, but I'm a bad liar. So you can trust me if you wish to, but I will use it against you.
Thank you. I appreciate that very concise and mostly coherent backstory.
I drink a lot.
Okay, I'm gonna give you because you gave me spitting as a positive and taxes as a negative. I'm gonna give you spitting +2 to all rolls that involve spitting. So here's the thing, right? If you can tell me that your action involves spitting in some way, you get that bonus. If it involves taxes in some way, you get the negative. Now that we kind of know how this is gonna go, I'm gonna go to Sneakers.
I'm a bit of an ex-soldier, and I learned once upon a time that if you've got a data broker that's part of your society, they will gladly take all of your information and just use every iota of it against you, which I'm frankly not about. So things I'm good at, I'm good at physical altercations. I can tussle with the best of them.
Tussling?
Yes, I'm good at tussling.
That's spitting and tussling.
Okay. What's something that you're bad at?
Trusting people.
We don't
My
have
heart's been broken one too many times.
We don't have time to unpack all that.
Well, you see, in my first relationship,
We're gonna move over to Riker in a well-timed cut. Riker,
Cutscene.
I knew you would.
what is one of your strengths? What is one of your
right.
weaknesses?
All right, my voices are not going to be as good as this one, especially Cabbage Patch over here. I'm just going to drop kind of a little bit lower. So I am a hacker. I know computer systems inside and out, all the way back to the first iPhone. I'm not that old. I am not good at picking up social cues.
Okay. All right. So I got you're good at hacking. That's pretty useful in our future society world. So, wait, shit, you're Riker. Wait, no, I got it.
I am Riker.
I got it. I just wrote it wrong on my paper. It's fine.
It's fine. I spelled it with a C for some reason.
Hacking. You're good at hacking and code cracking and probably slacking, but you're bad at
Picking up social cues.
social
I don't have a lot of
cues.
friends.
Social cues. Got it. The priestess looks up. Your phone's being delivered back to you. The time is nigh, everyone. There's only so much time until their security systems go on. If we want to take down the data brokers and end this age of surveillance once and for all, we're going to need to break into their headquarters, destroy their servers, and dismantle the AI that is creating all the content on the internet. Are you in?
Is that all?
Wow.
I've wanted Dolly dead since day one.
That's a soundbite I need.
Of course. This sounds like a job for me.
Just gonna spit all over him. I'm in.
I'm gonna skip past these very exciting items, although you guys can take a look at what. Oh shoot! Hang on! I've done this before. Oh no! I've not done this before. Woohoo!
I'm good at doing this before, but I'm bad at having
We're gonna go
not done it
straight
before.
past the items that I have prepared because you all each have one in your hands. Please, could you let me know what items you each have? We'll start with you, Riker.
I have this surveillance disruptor.
What does it do?
This is a special device that is designed to disrupt surveillance systems.
Hey,
Aptly named. When activated, the surveillance disruptor
sends out.
sends out a powerful signal that interferes with operations of monitoring equipment.
All right, nice. You know what that is? Like an IRL? Can I let you know what this is, IRL?
I forgot everything that I've ever done, so go ahead and tell me.
Yeah. Okay. All right. This is a common device that's actually used. Notably, these are jammers. So
Yeah.
I don't know if any of you have paid attention, but like a lot of the Ring devices have been disrupted because people are wearing wearables now that send out like this frequency. Think of it as two devices are talking over a telephone line, right? Someone comes in with a watch alarm that's blaring over the conversation. That's essentially what this device does. So whenever you encounter an electronic device that may or may not be communicating with something else, like, oh, I don't know, a satellite or a sensor or literally anything, that jammer that you have would disrupt the signal between the two. Just so you know. If you're a hacker, you can use whatever words you want, though, and we'll make it make sense.
I heard jammer, now I'm thinking about strawberries.
Speaking of spitting, Cabbage Patch, what item did you pick up?
I've got a data wiper, which I call a big magnet. I keep it on me at all times. I've named it. Its name is Cheese Fries.
Gonna write that down, that cheese fries.
The magnet.
The magnet is in play. All right. And finally, sneaker. Was it plural? Sneakers. What did you get?
Yeah, it's plural. I've got the privacy cloak. The privacy cloak is a device that allows me to be invisible to surveillance systems should I so choose to put it on. Now, I believe the way some people do this is they have like crazy mirrors and things like that. I didn't do anything quite that complex. You see, these surveillance systems, now that they're all AI controlled, have significant, and I mean significant parental controls on them. It is, in fact, an Ahegao hoodie that I put on. And the AI cannot handle it. I'm like a blur moving through these spaces.
You're too sexy for the AI.
I mean, if you could see it, it would be such a wonder to behold.
Okay, we're gonna move on. Thrust into the city streets. You all are going
Yeah,
across
we
this. You all are going in the back alleys, past the sensors, trying to avoid any of the smart city surveillance devices that, well, the government has put up to detect things like gunshots or environmental controls or change in traffic. But significantly, they're also programmed to detect your faces. Luckily enough for you, you have subsumed other identities. But, you know, because chance plays a factor in everything, why don't you guys roll me a dice? Roll me a dice.
Which dice? Any dice?
A D6. A D6.
Oh, dang.
And if you're going to be try and approach this in the way of perceiving hidden dangers. So if you want to weave in any of your spitting, tussling, or hacking skills, now would be a good time to do so.
I of course, when I walk the streets, the first thing I think is these streets are too clean. And so I always bring some sunflower seeds and a bit of dip. Don't tell my doctor. Oh, he's dead.
You may not leave a digital trail, but you certainly leave a sunflower one.
There's so much DNA in my wake.
Roll me that dice.
Roll the 3.
You rolled a 3?
Yes.
Plus you're spitting.
5.
5.
I've spit my way to the top.
Yeah, okay. I like that 5. I'm not sure that the spitting's convincing for me, but I'm gonna say since you rolled pretty high, let's say that you see a couple of security drones nearby with their flashing lights and their spinning blades of doom and their packages from a mystery company that has a smiley face logo.
I see some rather happy to see us security packages that are flying a little too low for my liking.
You alert the rest of the party.
Yeah, but I say this.
The rest of the party looks at you and doesn't say anything.
I'm just following orders.
The
Why don't you
drones
try spitting
continue
at them?
flying as no actions have happened. What was your roll?
6.
6. Excellent. As a hacker, you have a way of knowing exactly where the weak points are in these kind of security systems. And the predominant weak point for a lot of these sensors has to be the transmitting device that is located on every cell tower nearby. Now, the cell towers are interspersed throughout the city. There is one directly above you, and should you choose to clear the path, you could hack into it and make you virtually undetectable for the rest of this travel time. Would you like to give it a shot?
I would love to give that a shot.
All right, roll a dice. Get higher than a 6. 6! With your +2 hacking skills, you easily dismantle the cell tower, making way for you and your rest of your companions. As you reach,
Take that, 6G.
we're at least at 6G in this scenario.
Take that.
Not even light, 6G.
As you reach Panoptics HQ, a building made entirely out of iron and large cameras attached to the very top have surveillance over the entire city, including you. Now, the cell tower has made way for you to get close enough that you're undetected, but there's still the question about how you're going to make it to the building itself and get through a very, very, very locked door. I want one person who's not Riker, to volunteer to get past the sensors, and another person to volunteer to hack the door.
Oh, I forgot the door. If you got the sensors.
You leave them sensors to me. They can't handle all these horny anime faces.
You're wearing a moist coat.
It wasn't moist when he put it on.
You're sweating profusely.
I struggle to handle the horniness myself. I can only wear it for limited times. We must hurry.
As you struggle to contain the, I don't want to use that word.
I just laughed.
As you struggle to contain the intensity of the apparel that is on your person.
Yes.
You stand in front of the sensors to blind them with the sheer depravity of your selection. Roll. No mods, because this doesn't have anything to do with Tusslin, but it might have something to do with trust.
I did roll a 6.
What do we think, guys?
3 6s in a row. 6 6 6.
Clap if you want him to succeed.
Clap if you believe.
Boo if you want him to fail. All right. The claps have it, and the sensors are disabled as they are blinded and also receiving several warnings filed by lawyers around the world.
Yes, witness these eyes averting their gaze. They can't handle it either.
Witness the eyes.
All right. With this moment, you take the time you need to get up to the door, and what do, Cabbage Patch?
I look at this door and I try to find out if it has any discernible weaknesses.
Okay. All right. You size up the door. Are you using spitting for
I'm
this?
spitting the whole time, but
he's
I don't
using
think
a
it's
tape
going to help me
measure.
with this door.
I can also say that you can use hacking, your social cues, taxes, trust, tussling.
I'm trusting this door to open. I can feel it in my bones.
Are you using your special item?
No, I'm going to keep my magnet in my back pocket.
You're right. It's not right. It's
I
not
don't
the
want
right
to bust
time.
out the magnet too soon. Cheese fries will get all soggy.
All right, roll that dice using trust as your modifier, which everybody using someone else's skill is going to get a +1.
I've got a 4 door. What do you say to that?
Is that with the +1?
Yes.
The door speaks back. Face unrecognized. Please try again.
You don't recognize me, door? I raised you from when you were but a wee hamster hole.
You continue to berate the mechanical door. It doesn't move.
Oh, I'm struggling with this door. It's trying to be better than its elders. It's not showing me any proper respect.
Riker, you catch up to the rest of the team, watching one of the members talking to a door and trying to convince it to open.
I kick it.
You kick the door?
But not tactfully. I use my toes first. I've never had to do one of this.
You brush a single toe against the door.
Yes.
Biometrics unrecognized. Please try again.
Oh, my toe!
You have 3 tries remaining.
Stop trying things. Your negotiation skills are not good, even if the door could be negotiated with.
Door, we'll take this up another time.
Is there a panel? Is there any panel? I need a panel.
Oh yeah, there's so many technical panels. Like there's at least one that looks like it's connected to the locking mechanism, and one that looks like it's for a handprint, and one that looks like it's for a retinal scan. But like there are many ways to get in this door. None of them have succeeded so far.
I spit in the eye of this rectal stem.
Right.
The what?
There's a what scanner?
It's the one that checks if you've got
spit
cancer.
in the eye of the retinal.
That is not what he said. This is canon now.
Recency bias.
You hear another voice come from the door. Biometrics not detected. Please try again. There are 2 attempts remaining.
Riker, do you want me to see if it'll recognize one of the many horny anime faces on this hoodie?
There's so many
I
faces.
cannot tell you how much I do not want that happening, actually.
Okay, then I need to take this off and put it in my backpack. I'm getting too sweaty.
It slides off with this
You're
sound.
starting to get weighted down.
Riker, please save us.
Maybe let that dry out a little bit before putting it in your bag. But
It'll be visible.
the panel that is attached to the locking mechanism, I try popping it off.
Okay.
How do pop off?
How to pop off? Well, you got them hacking skills, so just say something that makes like hacking sense in your mind. You elite hacksters.
Can I?
Okay, you can also roll the dice, and we can let that fate decide.
I'm just gonna let fate decide it. No.
Oh.
Fate was not great. It
Oh
was a
no,
one.
that was a 1.
That's a 1.
That was a 1, but you get a +2 for your hacking, which
That's
brings it
true.
up to a 3, so it's average, but not enough. The door immediately notices it's being tampered with and starts flaring alarms. You can hear a couple of sensors going off, and there is no sweater to distract them.
I've made this so much worse.
Hurry, we must go underground. I pull a nearby sewer vent.
Just the sewer.
Lid.
I thought it'd be time for tussling. Is it not time for tussling?
Tussle with
You
the
know, you
pipes.
guys, how about you guys use your teamwork and try and get through the door?
Maybe
I'll give you a
Can
new
we get-
skill called
Is
teamwork.
there
and I'm
like
gonna
an
give you
over the door situation, or is this just a solid wall?
It's a tower. There are multiple ways to get into it. If you wanted to maybe find a window, there's some things available.
No,
like
it-
definitely these are from ceiling to floor windows in like the
Ceiling to
kind of bigger open chamber at the front of the street. This is the back area where you hoped you could go through undetected. Now that you're a bit compromised, I mean, go out in a blaze of glory. Tell me what you're doing.
If we all get on each other's shoulders, we'll be able to reach that right there. That's on the side of the building that says "Don't reach for me" with the sign, and then it says OSHA.
Okay. Right.
That's a power cell for one of the sensors. I don't think we're supposed to touch that without insulated gloves.
You just so happen to have insulated gloves. Let's go. Let's
I've
open
got
this
good
door.
news.
I'm so ready for this.
You
Let's
shouldn't
go.
touch it. You are very covered in water.
Roll that dice,
I am
sneakers.
OSHA trained, and I know that you will be electrocuted immediately.
I got a 3 for tussling. So
3?
it's 5 total.
A 5 total? Great. That is what you needed. The door pops open, the alarm shuts off. You are in the building. Wow. Everybody, pity claps.
We did it. In spite of me, we did it.
Now that we've thwarted our greatest challenge, everything will be smooth sailing from here.
I walk into the door with 2 people on my shoulders.
I hit my head on the top of the door frame.
You comically fall. And now you open your eyes and you see that you're in a hallway that stretches on. It seems impossibly clean. There are elements of like orange and red in their decor because this is an evil place. And you see ahead of you, there's a stairway. Now, there wasn't a lot of details in the mission that you received, but there is something that was pretty obvious. In order to get access to the server rooms, you need to get the key card from the CEO's office. This is all the way at the top floor. Of course it is. So get going. Let me get some. I want a social cues roll from each of you. Sorry, Riker. I know this seems like a penalty, but do it. Roll. Okay, three. Three. That's pretty good.
4.
5, 4, 3. Okay, 2.
We can count.
Sneakers.
I'm.
Sneakers. You've been in these kind of facilities before, and you know the state of art that they use. Now, things have progressed a bit from current year, but the newer items that you need to watch out for are things called these programmable matter walls. Now, these are things that can shift shape, turn into objects, people, traps. You never quite know. Maybe it's a door, maybe it's not a door. But it's something that you can communicate to the rest of the party if you so choose, or you can keep it to yourself.
We need to be keeping our eyes open for this programmable matter. The trouble with this stuff is it could be anything. It could be anywhere. It could be anyone. At any time. All the time.
I want you to roll me a trust right now.
What if it's you?
All of you roll me trust.
I got a total
Yeah.
1 for trusting.
I trust you implicitly.
I don't trust anything, apparently.
Is this
I don't even trust myself.
Is this affecting my delivery of this information?
You know, that's up to you.
Because I could instead be like,
You guys ever heard of this programmable matter? It could be anything.
Like testing out the waters to see if they know what it is.
There's I don't know. Maybe. Could be anything.
It's kind of weird the way you're saying anything.
What? Me? No, I'd never be programmable matter. Because my name's Sneakers. You can't name programmable matter Sneakers.
You're literally an object. Sorry, I'm not here.
I believe in a god, and he makes me feel better about my lot in life. And therefore, I trust I'm on the right path. My god has the head of an owl and the body of a bigger owl.
If Cabbage Patch was programmable matter, he would definitely be an early prototype, still in testing.
You can tell I'm not a machine because I can do things machines can't do. Like, not my taxes.
This is fair. This actually makes sense.
I've never submitted them, but machines, on the other hand, I don't trust them because they're always doing taxes.
That checks out. I don't know how I feel about Sneakers, though.
The hallway extends on, and the stairs lie just ahead. There's also an elevator. I mean, you could take the stairs, you could take the elevator. I'll let you guys decide that one.
I don't trust machines. I'm
we're
taking the stairs.
All right, we got 99 stairs to go. Stair 1. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Really doing that?
Roll
No, we
to
only have,
stare.
30 minutes.
You ascend the stairs, out of breath, out of wind. One of you complained the most. Roll dice to see which one. I'm gonna take the lowest. The lowest is the complainer.
3.
Oh God. I've climbed mountains, but these stairs are made out of marble that clinks and clacks against my old bones. It feels like the depth of winter when you haven't had enough chestnuts.
Lovely.
This is a very relatable feeling.
As you ascend to the top floor, there's only one office on that floor, because of course there's only one office on this floor. The executive office. This office looks like it's never been touched by human hands. There's no dust, there are no papers, there's maybe an old desktop computer that seems to be 15, 20 years old that is not turned on. And there seems to be, there's a window that shows you the cityscape, but there seems to be like a door on the left side of the wall.
I vomit.
You vomit.
I've been taking.
Where are you
these
vomiting?
stairs right in the chair.
That does sound like spitting.
I
Let's get a roll.
aggressively
The
spit.
chair explodes.
Let's get a roll. despite my better judgment to determine the projectile.
4.
Excellent. It's everywhere. Everywhere. It's on the computer and the table
I
and the
haven't
chair.
done that many stairs. I shouldn't have eaten those actual real cheese fries that weren't magnets before this.
What you guys doing?
I very gingerly pushed the chair away.
Yep. Yeah, you
How
leave
much
a streak.
vomit is on?
Can I get a sound effect from everybody of that chair
No,
moving through?
no. Don't indulge him. You don't have to. This is my show. Don't listen to him.
How much vomit is on this computer?
4.
4 vomit. That's a lot of vomit.
I'm sorry. Cheese fries.
It is off, but you know that it's probably not going to be very usable if you leave it sitting like this for very long.
I'm gonna try to boot this thing up.
Okay, are you going to clean it off first? No.
Can I have your hoodie?
You most certainly may not.
Oh, take my sleeve.
All right, it's
In the
clean.
keys.
Boy, going back down 99 flights of stairs with you smelling like your own vomit's gonna be a great time.
Okay. Yeah. So it's relatively functional. You boot it up. There's a loading screen. It takes a while. You finally get there. It opens up to the lock screen where there's a password that you need to put in.
Awesome. No books, no papers anywhere. Can I rifle through this desk?
Sure. Yeah, do me a rifle roll.
Don't worry, Riker. I've heard that you can,
Can you
brute
use
force these
spitting,
things.
taxes, tussling, trust, hacking, or social cues in your rifling through this? Tussling kind of sounds like a rifle.
I feel tussling and
Okay.
ruffling and.
I'll give you a tussling +1 because it's someone else's skill.
All right, so
So that puts it at a 6.
6.
All right, sure enough, you find a sticky note with a password attached. Oh no, your security incident. It's password 1, 2, 3, exclamation point.
I never would have guessed that.
not in a million years.
The CEO's mother's middle name is Password.
It's a family name.
As a real life IT guy, this hurts me so much.
I'm really glad that you're here.
Oh.
You enter the password, you log into the computer, and you are in. You are into the system, baby. But you know that this isn't actually the server. This is just the executive's desktop. However, you do have their credentials now, technically, with their computer. So with your elite hacking skills, I'd like you to roll to open up the very much locked door on the left side of the wall.
Why's it got all these tabs of wiki feed open? What's that all about?
It's just tabs and tabs. No wonder it's running so slowly. Just go through and start closing all of them. Just one by one. Just no reason. I just want to go one by one. No reason. I just want to get some
okay.
intel on this guy.
We only have 24 minutes, so you can close 24 tabs.
Oh, I rolled a 4.
A 4. Great. Awesome. Hacking into the system, you managed to open up the door on the left-hand side, bringing you all into, through teleportation, the server room. Wow. Ooh, this is where all the data held on everyone is being kept. Now, your mission was to destroy this place, take down the AI, and liberate everyone from the chains of surveillance. So if you were to start anywhere, starting with the data room would be the right spot. Now, a couple things, maybe, ethically, to consider. You don't know how this is going to impact the infrastructure. You don't know what kind of rights and benefits you're taking away from people. You are effectively shutting down everyone's way to pay for things and use their identifiable information. What do you guys want to do?
While that was going through my head, I had already wiped most of this with cheese fries, my giant magnet. I'm just
Giant
moving it
butt
along,
magnet.
and I'm singing a song. I'm saying, "Who knew? You gotta put the shoe in the foot, or the foot in the shoe, unless you don't know what to do, but I do. Yes, I've been a farmer all my life, except for that fateful time that Debbie Downer came by and said, "Hey, Cabbage Patch, you gotta go away and destroy a server in a big rich CEO company." And so I said, "Okay, what do I get from this?" And then Debbie Downer says, "I'll do your taxes for free." And I said, "I'll take you up on that because I'm about 19 days overdue on all sorts of payments and people won't let me get away with that. And there's collectors coming by and they're kind of like sharky people and they won't leave me alone. And I don't want to move again. It'll be
You're
my
really
17th
just straight
time."
thought to mouth. There's nothing in between. Just
And as I'm doing that-
whatever word is coming to mind, just straight out.
And scene.
I was actually impressed.
I wondered how long you were going to go on with that. But
The
well
song
done.
has 17 more verses
Oh, good, because we have about 17 more minutes.
and a chorus.
Excellent. With cheese fries at the ready, you lovingly just drifted down each server to ensure that all of the data absolutely is corrupted and irretrievable and unusable in this society. If alarm bells weren't already ringing that you guys turned on at the beginning of this game, they are now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the server room, there's only one room left. Do you proceed? Do any of you have scruples with how you did this? No.
No.
No,
I have absolutely no morals whatsoever.
I haven't thought about much since 1973.
We noticed.
I only just realized. I think my Crunchyroll account was saved to my Google Chrome, and now I'm concerned that I won't be able to get back in.
That'll probably benefit you in the long
No.
run.
No more Animu for sneakers? Is that where we've gone? Is that the future we want?
We can gather
Yes.
around fires and throw little powders into them to change their colors and tell stories about how animals once used to eat people.
Standing before you is the CEO. He looks at you sternly. "You privacy cultists. I know what you're up to, but you won't succeed. You think that you wiped the data on these servers? This was only a redundant data center. I have data all over the world." He laughs maniacally. Ha 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 ha. Cower.
I'm gonna tussle him. Let me tussle him.
As you all look around you, you notice that the walls themselves are shifting. What were once server rooms have become instead spiky, spiky walls. The CEO himself stands in front of you, and you can see like this is a very notable figure that we would have dove more into had this been a longer format. But the face melts off of him, and you see underneath is the AI. Ready to attack. Okay, everybody, we're gonna do some fighting now. So get your spitting ready. You know,
Yay.
you're tussling. Let's go. Let's do this.
I get out my tax forms.
You got a penalty to tax. Don't do that.
I believe in myself.
All right, what are you doing with those tax forms?
I know that there's one thing that a CEO can't stand. It's doing their own taxes. So I'm gonna do their taxes for them and make them lose all of their money.
Roll for tax.
I'm not good at this, but I believe this is the only way.
That's about what I
A
anticipated.
-2,
Negative one.
-1.
I'm gonna
You
say.
actually earn him
Yeah.
money.
I'm gonna
and then-
say for the narrative, you
Right here in the charity column, I'm going to put 2 billion. That's not, it's with more zeros. I forget how rich people are when I'm making up big numbers.
He says, "Oh, thanks. Like maybe I had this all wrong. Do you want a job? Do you want to come work for me?"
Oh, you know, a job would be pretty cushy. It could get me on the inside.
Don't go to the dark side.
Let's shake on it.
He extends his hand.
I extend mine and I.
No, that's 2 turns. Sneakers, what are you doing?
I can't let him shake that hand. I've got to tussle him. That's a 5. I tussle the hell out of this guy.
That's a 5, and the tussle succeeds. I guess like
As-
how do you tussle?
as
Like
they're- as
do you
they're-
tussle the hair or
as,
like?
as they're reaching out. No, that's tousling. I'm tussling.
You're right. There's the O in there.
Yeah. As they're like reaching hands for the handshake, Sneakers just like slaps both of their hands and then punches the CEO AI in the face, which is a very hard metallic face.
Yes.
So immediately after, Sneakers is like, "No, that really smart." But like, he just hits him really, really hard in the face.
I'm going to
with
say
his
that you destabilized it for a minute. You had it back into one of the programmable matter walls that was up, and it just for a second took some damage to the back. What about you, Riker? You want to get in on this?
Can I hack this guy?
You want to hack the AI?
I want to hack this guy.
You could
make
totally
Cleaver out
hack
and
the
hack him.
AI.
Pull out my laptop, try plugging it in somewhere.
Okay, you try and find the right induction
Trying
port.
all the ports.
Oh,
Indeed.
no.
3, 5.
5 to hack. Okay. You have this interface over your eyes. It's how you see your augmented reality in your digital hacker space. And as you do so, as you hack into this AI, you can see a small beacon of blue light, and it reaches out to you and it says, Riker, I know this isn't you. Riker, I understand your vision for the future means that we get rid of your data, and I can make that happen. I can make you, your friends' data, your friends' friends, your moms, go away. You don't have to participate in the society anymore. All you have to do is leave.
I really just want to log him into his Crunchyroll account.
Okay. All right. You don't engage.
No. No, I want to take it down from the inside. This is a personal vendetta. I'm going to make you watch thousands of hours of anime. It will warp you into something that you will not recognize.
And it does. As you manipulate the data set of this AI, you can see it becoming increasingly more anime. Its eyes increase twice in size. It starts using conversational Japanese for no reason at all. And it starts telling you the deep, deep OTPs it has with every single show that you just fed it. This is going to take it years, if not eons, to get through the entire romance list in
It
its
started
head.
with One Piece.
And it ended with One Piece.
The AI crumbles before you. Trying to process everything is going to take some time. And you've destabilized the security here, which means that now you can escape. Anything else you guys want to do on your way out?
I spit on this robot.
Roll for spit.
And that is for my great grandson who was never born because of technology.
What did you roll?
I rolled an 8.
Dang. All right. Okay.
And if I could spit enough where there's enough drool where I can just slide down these steps instead of having to shake them each time.
I was going to say that spit short circuits it and prevents it from ever functioning again and being
Fine.
repaired. But like if you want to slide down the stairs with that spit fountain, sure.
He's sliding down with a spit fountain. He's sliding down with his sweat.
And you're taking the stairs like a plebeian.
Yep, I'm the one who's in the wrong here. You're right. I'll take that L.
As you all make your way down to the stairs, you exit the building and head back to the cultist headquarters where you're heralded as the heroes you so rightly are, having to stabilize an entire economy and made it almost completely non-functional for the next, 6 months.
Yeah, we have
Yay,
to
I have friends.
subsist through trading now, and I've got all sorts of knickknacks.
Back to the barter system we go.
I'm the richest man in the whole world, as long as you're into almonds.
Any final thoughts before I close this for tonight?
Not a single one in my head, no.
Excellent. Sneakers.
I just want to say, Yata.
I think we've learned an important lesson that it's better to not do your taxes and destroy the government from the inside than it is to do your taxes. Allegedly, for my lawyer.
Once again, there was a disclaimer at the beginning of the show, and if you didn't see it, please remember it now, that all of this was for fun, and please don't take any of this and use it in the real world. So thank you. I appreciate you all attending. We have a couple more panels scheduled for tomorrow. If you want to catch me again, I'll be on the Lawyer AMA with that dude over there in the purple hoodie. He's my buddy James. We also have Help My Game's on Fire. That's with Goblins and Growlers. And The Artful Quest.
I'm on that one.
I'll be on that one
Yay.
too with Liz. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. If any of you have actual privacy questions, I'm happy to field those too. So we can. I'll stay up here. You guys can take.
We
a break.
can take them now, and I'm happy to give you wrong answers.
Oh, sure. Yeah. I
This
think
is the number one question.
theoretically, it's really interesting that the filters would maybe, I don't know, blur it, because we already have things that do that with faces, right? So maybe you could think that in the future there would be this kind of profanity filter that would prevent us from seeing anything without like an age consent check first. What has worked with facial recognition is Juggalo face paint, believe it or not, because there are only so many facial nodes on your actual face that if you disrupt it with makeup or sunglasses or face masks, but newsflash, COVID has kind of made the face masks thing a non-issue. They're just targeting the eyes. If you use something to like occlude the infrastructure from taking in your actual face, then that's a pretty easy way of deceiving it. Again, this is a game. Anything else? No one? Got it? Okay. Well, thank you so much again. I appreciate you all being here. I'll take questions in private.
Later, we did it.